Captain's log, start date 0217202017.3. Starship Excelsior's log in CC 77246. Look, everyone, I'm wearing a bra again. I love how these shirts just mold comfortably. You know, people sit there and say, "Oh yes, you must be a sir," but does a sir got a rack like this that looks really nice? I'm sorry, but that's not the way it goes. So I got a couple announcements today. And it doesn't have to do with bras. Okay, I do love my bra, but I don't need to wear them all the time. I just threw this shirt on this morning. Tried to put my face together to look presentable for you viewers this morning because it's my morning. I'm drinking some coffee that tastes like a cigar ashtray. Maybe it'll grow on me. You know, it's my second pot of it. So I got a couple announcements today. I sent some letters out this morning. A letter. I'm working on a second letter right now to Jose. Basically, I said in my video, or not video, my letter, out of love. Don't make a girl promise can't keep, and takes two to tango, basically. And basically, it takes two to tango. So to me, my motto is, if you're serious, it was awesome. I just say, he's never failed me yet, and those cards were great. I mean, literally, they were great. So to me, I thought they were really cool, and so. Unfortunately, I was, So, anyways, a couple announcements this morning was I've been doing some research off and on. As you know, I went into the Black Line Trading Company last night, got the sigils I needed for the rest of my weapons, except for my staff I'm working on. My staff's kind of lame. You got to increase the sigil damage, I think, but otherwise, I went ahead and bought the bags I needed for my game so I can carry out longer things. Also, Chloe and I did some raids. Eventually, I'm going to do some raids in the, get the commander's tag so I can go lead raids in the desert. Last night, Chloe and we talked to one of our guild mates on one of our other guilds, and so she turns around, right? And she was backing me up half the time. She may be a lower level, like Chloe was like high enough level up there because Chloe plays it, but this girl was backing me up. I mean, literally, it was like, you don't know who's behind the other computer. It could be an ugly person, but this person had a pure soul, you could tell. And it was just like, I fell off a mountain, and she basically looked at me, she revived me, and she's, we're texting each other, and she says, I wish the commander would have chosen an easier target that doesn't throw orbs and drains your life while you're in the battlefield. You need a squad of 100,000 to get through that, and then the guy would still survive because he's taking everyone's life force. I mean, literally, it was just that bad, And then she turned around and she says, "We got that one enemy down." And she says, "Did you get any awards for it?" I said, "No, I was basically fighting all the little small goonies for you guys to take that big Hydra down." She's like, "That royally sucks. Literally, you deserve more than anyone because you're freaking keeping everything off our back." After, I said it's the orb thingy. I said the orb thingy basically got me, so I positioned myself to take out everything around them while they're fighting this orb thingy, because the orb thingy, I don't know what it is about that orb thingy, but it drained me pretty fast. It was like 10 seconds, I was dead no matter what.
I've never seen anything like that before.
I have not either. I mean, literally, we went up against three things. There's another one with a little script throwing bombs at you. If he's not throwing bombs at you to kill. I mean, she said it would take that entire mountaintop with a bum rush attack of approximately every man whacking it within 10 seconds to kill that script too, because that script was doing the orbs. 3 enemies we came across last night was using orbs. So I don't know if it's just the riverbed, but me and Chloe might experiment with seeing if it's an orb thing in the other parts of the desert. Because if it's the desert, I am not gonna be happy.
I mean, there's.
So
we could do an event train in the heart of Maguma next. There's also.
Is there anyone that's going to be following us in an event train or whatever,
Good if we keep posting it, advertising it.
Yeah, as long as you leave the commander thing, but we haven't finished freaking Desolation yet. I mean, literally, what? We're just going to go hop over to Heart of Maguma today? Oh, yeah, look at this. Woo!
No, we're not.
I'm trying to be a smart ass here, okay? I'm getting really irritated, literally irritated this morning. And I'll tell you why, okay? Now, I've been doing some research, and I got to sit down and write out a letter, and I'd like to tell you a couple stories, and it's not anyone's fault, there's a person I dearly love in my heart, and I miss him dearly. The other day we were talking, and we were talking about research on fly rods, so I contacted some sellers, seeing if they take money orders or etc. Or if I had to change course and do a different thing, and etc. And lo and behold, the same thing happened. They gave me all the information, and I was told, that if I wanted a switch or something eventually, no worries. So I've done all the research. I'm just sitting, waiting patiently for, the yays or the nays. I mean, literally, I like people that are basically straight honest, and basically, how do I say it? Carries out the promises, and like, for example, my Jose always carries out his promises. However, certain somebody, I will be renaming nameless, turned around and basically pissed me off the other day by going ahead, and I love Jose dearly. It's not his fault in any way, shape, or form. Turned around and basically said, well, I'm done with you, and, yada, 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 and then emailed me again. It's like, well, if you're done with me, don't email me. How you got past my spam blocker is beyond me. So I got pissed about it. So I was like, fuck it. I don't care. Right now, my mind's set on a few issues, and it does not include, anything of the sort, So a couple other things I want to share with you all is, that aspect, because I frankly don't care, My main thing is I love Jose dearly, and I just figured I'd share it with you all. But, honestly, no, we're not pointing a finger to Chloe on this whole effort thing either. So, anyway, so what happened was she turns around, right? And does this to me, and it's like, people need to leave me alone. I'm not going to heal otherwise. Now, Chloe this morning got angry, okay? I got to tell you the whole story, right? So, one of the stories here in the captain's log is basically, the Social Security lady. Chloe got mad. Got mad that the Social Security lady turned around. Right? Turned around. I love the Social Security lady with all my heart. She's a nice lady. She turns around, and what did she do? She needs a report for Chloe to see if Chloe's truly disabled or faking it. So the other day, I turned around, and I said to Chloe, I love you dearly. You know this. Chloe's like, oh, yeah. Anyways, turns out, the Social Security lady wanted to know why certain things, like, for example, food. Now, everyone knows when it comes to the food pantry, right? Between Chloe's mom and my cousin Dinky and stuff. what needs to be done. I'm gonna turn the lights off in here since I ain't paying extra electric bills. So basically what happened was, I'm not going to basically point fingers or do whatever, I got my wallet out just in case for that. I got to check my balance, but turns around, what happened is, I don't know what she's doing in the back. Who knows? Who cares? Turns around and basically sits there, right? Well, I've had people turn around on this island that Chloe's like, I want off this island so fucking bad. Well, there's the fucking door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. I don't have any reason not to. I have a reason to stay here. You don't, right? Well, as soon as she basically, this is the problem, okay? The advocate says she uses me to basically set up some fucking story so she can fucking leave, okay? And then all of a sudden she refuses to leave. Oh, my mom won't take me home because she won't buy a ticket. Well, then I'll buy the ticket. My mom doesn't want me at home. Well, then send you to fucking Arizona or Nevada, somewhere. I mean, literally, look at the big picture. It's basically the lady turned around, the Social Security lady put in that she's basically using these as a way to stay, and it's not cool, So, so the Social Security lady turns around, right? And I said to her the other day, I said, this is clearly disability because she's like Arnie Grape and what's eating Gilbert Grape, where it turns around, right? Funny name, by the way. Turns around, by the way, and basically does the things that, you're not supposed to. So I guess they're in their room with the door closed. I guess they're not happy with me. Well, oh well. So basically the trigger was that Chloe turned around and was arguing with me. Okay, this is Chloe. She went out and she bought the food bank gave her clam chowder and ravioli, okay? Now the lady turned around and says, do you get any of the clam chowder or the ravioli? I said no. She picks it for herself. She doesn't think about others when she's at the food bank. She only thinks about herself. I get the milk. Lady turned around and said, well, we got to put that in as a narcissistic personality disorder with attachment disorder that basically grinds you to the ground when she wants something for herself. Like the other day, I was talking to her about this game, how I had to buy something and send it to her, which is cool, it's just a game. But gold comes hard to come by. Well, Chloe got that and was like, I want a skeeter. Well, and then she calls it cache. It's cash, or, I used to call it cachati, but it's called cache. So basically what happened was, she turns around and the lady was getting kind of irritated, okay? Chloe's like, oh, we're going to pay you. First, you got to get on the program. You're not. I mean, look, they can turn you down for not getting treatment for all we know. I mean, we're basically shooting this in the dark, literally. Lady wants a mental eval. It's mental and not physical. Lady doesn't want, I mean, look, Chloe calls and says, I can't live on someone else's income. She's like, okay. And then she comes to me and she says, do something. I mean, look at the way it is. I mean, literally. I'll tell you how it is, okay? For example, when you're done doing dinner, you take and you put this in the sink. There. Instead of leaving it on the table, So, basically, here's the deal. So, the other day, I went out to the store, and I'm still looking for freaking meatballs. I told Chloe, I need meatballs. Chloe's like, I really want some meatballs. Well, I don't want to go to the store and find out they don't have any. That's the thing. I want meatballs. They don't have meatballs. Somehow they sold out of meatballs. Salisbury steak, they keep kidding in. So to me, I'm like, I want meatballs. So basically what I'm trying to say is Chloe's, they're trying to put together some disabilities that could pay Chloe. Fortunately, it's hard because narcissistic, borderline, etc. So what it is they're basically putting it that, part of her disability is selfishness too. I mean, look at it this way. Go to the store or the food bank. You're like, what would you like? Clam chowder. Okay. And yeah, I'm not there, so I can't say, whoa, wait, whoa, Nelly, like a horse, instead, ravioli. And so, the joke is, let her have it. I've been told that the food bank's for her anyway. She runs out of food. I mean, literally, we're at the 17th of the month, okay? I got chicken nuggets, chicken patties. I think I got chicken nuggets, chicken Salisbury steaks, turkey, ham, hot dogs, Cheetos, etc. So when the freezer gets completely empty, then I switch over to whatever's left over for the month, but right now it's start date 2/17/2020. So, with 12 days left in the month, it shouldn't be too bad, with the supplies we have, depending on a few things. But, the point is, like I said, I love Jose dearly. And, as Jose knows, I'm going through a lot of hell because of and that's not including the lady basically using and abusing me too. I'm not saying Jose's using and abusing me. I'm talking about others, I've had people turn around. I've told a few people that I'm in love with Jose and he means the world to me, and they're just like, don't even bother, just don't bother. You're gonna get hurt yet again. And it upsets me because, I felt these people and I found extended friends and said I'm just being treated like garbage, It's like, what type of woman is there when she's glowing? Instead, you hear advocates saying the same damn thing. I mean, I'm tired of having the advocates. Look, the advocate's job is to advocate, not to tell me my love life. Oh, well, we need to tell you about your love life. And then they won't. So the bottom line is why. I'll tell you why. And why and why and why. Simple. Everything happens for a reason. And for me, I'm upset because I have to deal with all this. And so I wanted to say for a short video, before I have to go and empty myself, that people sit there, and this isn't a complaint video about Chloe. It's more about, the Chloe's like yelling at me, oh, well, you probably talk to Social Security lady all the time. No, not really, but the lady asked me how you're doing. If you're having outbursts, if you're basically being narcissistic, if you're being selfish, she needs to know, put towards your case. If she doesn't have any information, you don't get approved, you get denied. Well, it's all up to the field office. They're going to deny me anyways without benefits. Look, problem is they're going to deny any way to look at it. I think you got to get a lawyer. And if they do approve you, you're basically approved under the skin of your teeth based on everything that, is going on. I mean, look, I have heart disease. I have mental problems. I have a few other things. But it's like Poppy said. He was talking to me last Monday. I don't have bipolar or borderline schizophrenia, none of that. I have none of those. Fortunately, he says, let the family think that. Again, I still can't believe the whole thing about good, bad, bad rubbish. Anyways, the problem is I got to talk to Poppy tonight about Jose. He's got some good insight on things. And Jose, Poppy and he's my father-in-law. I trust him dearly. Of course, I don't trust other people's judgment on Jose. But that's, I trust Jose's own judgment, whereas I don't trust in, in anyone else's judgment. So basically what's going to happen is I got to hope like heck that that we get everything done in a timely manner, and etc. I do love Jose dearly. It's like I said last night, that hurts me the most, in my letter, Chloe's just like let it go was again, I think Chloe's trying to isolate me, but the problem with Chloe was she was seeing me write my letter and she said something to do with the hell. What is it now? Oh. So she turned around, right? And she's just like, let it go. And it's like I can't let something go in my heart because, I care for the man. Yeah, Chloe's like, oh, well, just write it off. It's like I don't want to write everyone off. Then what do I have? Nothing. I mean, literally. I got to hold on to hope somehow and hold on to love. It's like Nicole Marbach, my sister, said, hold on to love, hold on to hope. It's her books. Fortunately, I got to live with those things, and yet Social Security lady was also putting that in the report. I'm wondering if it's basically what she's doing is knowing or not knowing. If not knowing, then that helps with her case. If knowing, it basically says that she's basically doing everything pretty much like DV illegal type. So that's why they're doing what they're doing. And because of it, she's basically, I mean, I love Chloe dearly. No one knows that better than me, but I need to find someone that I can love too, clearly and clearly at my age. And Jose is a sweetheart, and so to me, I'm upset basically because I've lost my entire family, and Jose knows it, and yet at the same time, the problem is my whole family pretty much, as Poppy would say, oh well, it's good. Fortunately, the problem is um that losing almost my entire family, I frankly don't care. My only problem is this is an isolating incident where I needed time to regroup and recover because it's not about me and it's not about my family. Okay, I don't care. Okay, family wants to be. I mean, look, I've heard Chloe, not Tara, Chloe, turn around and tell me outright that the family doesn't really care for me. They're just using and abusing me. So, with all these mixed emotions in me, I'm trying to heal. Unfortunately, I can't heal with a freaking a leech basically telling me what I can and can't do. So basically, I begged Chloe's mom. I even offered to buy the tick. Unfortunately, worst case scenario is restraining order would be the last straw, which the advocates don't want to invoke yet because they're hoping there would be some thingy, which we had some type of discussion with the mom already or planning to when it comes to sending Chloe home. Unfortunately, Chloe's mom keeps talking about sending her home. The advocates, on the other hand, basically wants her gone for me to heal. Unfortunately, Chloe keeps changing the sides. Oh, I'm going home, I'm staying here. I'm going home, I'm staying here. The manager, of course, is getting upset because the manager wants her gone. I mean, literally, we're getting notices of, oh, dude, was this done? No. Was this done? No. Was that done? No. Was the toilet flushing at 3 a.m? Well, yeah, it took a massive shit. Unless the neighbor was smelling it, who cares? I mean, literally, the point being is as you all know by now, is that we as in people need to realize that we as people, um, you know, I'm doing everything I can to protect myself. Social Security lady wants her to get done with her appointment, then ship her out. I got a feeling the lady's already talked to her mom because if her mom wasn't involved, we wouldn't be in this order or this command structure. So, and I'm getting tired of freaking email. You know what? If Google will not recognize that this has been deleted 16 times, I mean, literally. And then it comes back, do you want to close your account? Because if you close your fucking account, it basically pops back in your inbox. It's like, can't you just fucking delete the email? Anyways, I have nothing better to say, so let's just talk to research for a minute. I do love Jose dearly, so I told him I'd be talking about this stuff. So I've been looking. See, there you go. You cannot leave because you got fucking spam that won't delete. Fucking leave it, you son of a bitch. What's next? You can't leave your email address. You know what I mean? Literally, it pulls up these ads. Do you want Google Fi? No, I don't. Fucking, it's spam. Oh, I can't mark it as spam because Google won't let me mark it as spam. They won't let me mark everything else as spam, but their shit. Or stuff that they get paid money. You have Gmail, you gotta look at the ads. I know. I mean, I've went in to disable all ads, and I still get fucking ads. I mean, literally. I mean, I want an email that's clean. You know, I told Gmail, they're like, well, that's what you get for getting a free email account. So, basically, let's get to the BS so I can finish up. So, basically, what's happening is I'm doing some research in Elder Scrolls Online. I'm doing research on Black Desert Online, and then WoW. Unfortunately, the research shows I can run all three. The problem is Black Desert Online is a pay-only game where you pay once and you can use it freely online, and they expect you to buy crap on their stores to keep it going, like Guild Wars, which is cool. Then you have WoW, which requires a $15 a month subscription. Fortunately, people are talking about how it's a level grinding, harvest grind, and just to complete the original game takes about 3,400 hours, and it's all grind to level 50, something like that. Then you get the expansions, and they keep increasing it to level 60 and stuff. Now it's like level 120. People are bitching that, you know, the content's not there, and people are abandoning the WoW ship for ESO or another place, you know. And then people on ESO are complaining mostly about how you go into a single player game, instead you end up fighting a boss, which, let's just say you take the boss out, you get 1 gold or even 2 gold. Sorry to say it, but if you're fighting a boss in Skyrim type setting, you basically pull out a load of money. You're getting at least 100 to 300, maybe even 500 gold every time you go back to collect a bounty from one of your bounty markers in Whiterun. Here, 2 gold. I mean, literally, I was watching a review. I'll try another cup to make sure it tastes proper. So, basically, what I'm saying is, see, this is a problem with it. You know, I'm not going to even bother with it. So here's the deal. So Black Desert Online is pay to win, apparently. You got to buy equipment to win. Otherwise, they let you grind and grind and grind, and you never get far, apparently. But you pay the game. You can pay $50, you can pay $100. They said you still aren't going to get the right. You got to buy the equipment. Pay to win, you know, to beat the bosses. And then, you know, or you can level farm and grind until 600-700 hours to get where you're going, which some people say, you know, the average grind with equipment purchases about 170 hours. Then you got ESO, like I said, 2 gold, 1 gold for a skeleton. So if you want to buy the decent horse, unless you buy the horse, get the horse package, you're paying approximately killing 42,000 skeletons to get that gold to farm to get the horse. Otherwise, you got to pay more money through a special program to get the horse and other stuff. So technically, again, it is a waste of money. And then you got WoW, which doesn't have much. I mean, they have a $15. I haven't done Final Fantasy 14, but apparently it's not bad, but it ain't great. So I got to research that soon, and that's what I'm working on. Sorry, I'm not in the camera. The camera's... So basically, I'm working on WoW right now. WoW and Final Fantasy 14 research, but so far it's come back to whatever. So that's my research for you guys. This video is short because I have nothing to say. I gotta wait for Poppy tonight. I gotta empty a nice large load soon of Dookie, as Dinky would say. But yeah, basically, like I said, Chloe's getting combative and stuff, and Social Security needs to know, management's reporting it. It's just a big, complicated issue. What's going on? And the thing is, Chloe's like, oh, there's an income. Well, you can't live on my income. That's the thing. I mean, literally, I don't know how many cans of dip I went through this month and everything else. So, but Social Security lady is well, we'll talk about that announcement soon because I think it's funny. So, anyways, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit that like and subscribe button. It's awesome, funny for your family, including your dogs and your cats. Hit that bell notification for new content updated every day. Please hit that like and subscribe. Bell notification, new content. Thanks for watching, everyone. Captain's log out. USS Excelsior, NCC 77246. This transmission ends now.